And then this thing came. As you may have guessed, a high-pass filter is a technique for converting analog to digital noise. Hello, all my very dear audio friends around the world. It's me, Paul, back again in my studio, Warsaw, Poland. In some experimental setup, my lavalier mic is broken, so this is Sennheiser MKH416. Well, stellar audio quality today, that's for sure. And yeah, the topic of today's video, it's gonna be kind of a specific one, because it's going to be a question I'm gonna ask you. And I hope you're gonna answer in the comments. I would like to ask you whether you think what I'm gonna present to you is audio scam or not, because I have encountered a company and a product that made me think that, well, this is simply scam. And I want you to tell me what you think about it. Am I correct? Or saying this would be too much? I'll show you what's up. Let's get into it. Claiming that something is an audio scam, it's quite a bold statement. But you know what? I'm not looking for enemies, and I'm kind of afraid to call it a scam, so that's why I prefer to make it a question, to look for the answer with you. And what made me ask this question is a new, relatively new company called Wavdsp. I'm gonna show you their website. Yes, and that's exactly the product I'm talking about. It's called Space Networks Mastering. A friend sent it to me, and he said, hey, would you review it? Yeah, I would. And the description is really short, but you have to hear it in full. The Space Networks Mastering is a plugin that enhances the mastering process. I'm fine with that. It has a powerful analog transformer inside. And like, the description is so physical. It's got a powerful analog transformer inside. They are talking about it like it was really hardware. And that's the first red light, actually, for me. There's no analog transformer inside whatever it is. And then that provides tones with balance and space. Okay, not everybody needs to be a master of English language. I'm not a master of English either, but provides tones with balance and space. I don't really understand this. Moreover, it has a knob to provide more depth and space to the sound. Moreover, it has a knob. This is for real. So I knew I have to give it a shot, because this is so shady for me that might be a pure comedy or again something totally genius. I had to give it a try. And I'm actually recording this video after the test I have performed. Yeah, this is not usual, but I first simply took this Space Mastering Networks thing, and actually moreover it has a knob. Moreover, this moreover knob is the only thing you can tweak in this plugin. It's like not moreover it's got a knob. The knob is everything you've got. But okay. And then I could hear that. I'll just play it to you. Frankly, I could already hear what's up. What's this analog transformer neural network thing? It's a mid-side matrix. It's some kind of saturation, and it's maybe some slight compression at the end. And this is it. And I was like, what? Is this what you're calling Space Networks neural thing? I can do it in 10 minutes. So I copied the track and I put it simply Kirchhoff and multipass, and inside multipass I made a dual band, low band and high mid band, and I put it through distortion in low band and distortion and stereo enhancing in the higher band. And that was it. That was all I did. And I compared the results. Here we go. Maybe that's enough, but guys, the point is that really it took me 10 minutes, and I'll show you what I did. I took my curve off, and the curve I've been hearing for the EQ was something like that, like the steep filter here to the lows kind of extended, and then the rest had quite a dip as for me, as I could hear it. This is kind of tilt EQ of some kind, maybe with some additional tweaks. And then in multipass, I took saturation for the low end, I told you, like this. And then I took saturation and mid-side enhancement. And that's it. And these guys are trying to sell it to me for $49. It's discounted from $149. And I have to tell you, I don't like it at all. But you know what? I decided, okay, if it's neural network, maybe it adapts to the material. So if I'm gonna feed it with a different style of music, maybe something's gonna change. Maybe I'm wrong, because I've recreated something that might be totally different in the next song, because this is neural network learning. So, another song. Yeah, there are some additional tweaks maybe needed, like a bit, but you know, it's the same actually. And I was like, okay, one more chance, let's feed it with the third track, because maybe still I'm somehow wrong and this is some AI something, rocket science, because it's even written, look, rocket input and rocket output. Moreover, you've got a knob. Let's turn the knob. Is there anything else I have to tell you? Because I was really shocked. Somebody is trying to sell me something that took me 10 minutes, and he's trying to charge me for some neural network AI thing that's not there. Moreover, you've got an up, rocket input, rocket output, blah, blah, blah. This is what makes me think I have just encountered a scam practice. Please tell me if I'm wrong, because this is too much to take for me. So you know what I did? I simply went to see their Facebook. Yeah, there was this ad just promoting this very plugin, and the description, blah, 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 is the same. And then the comments section. Hey guys, I demoed this thing and it sounds like an MS matrix with side channel manipulation in multiband mode, where low frequencies are not processed, plus some extras maybe, like saturation, for example. Could you elaborate more on your powerful analog transformer in it? How is it analog? What does it do except it's an mass widener? Hello? Anybody? I've got an answer. This plugin is not specialized to character development. Like, again? And then, is built on imitating various mastering models with analogs. Like various mastering models, you say, so it should react to my music, but it doesn't. So, how is it various mastering models in it? But it aids with the balance of your master, as the balance of your master, no, it's static. It's a static EQ, static saturation, and static widener. The knob is only dry-wet simply, nothing more. And then this thing came. As you may have guessed, a high-pass filter is a technique for converting analog to digital noise. I might have guessed, but I would have never guessed that, again, that a high-pass filter is a technique for converting analog to digital noise. Did you know it? Because this is, excuse me, bullshit on the level I haven't heard for a long time. And I absolutely am not accepting this, and I'm totally against bullshitting people like this, being so incompetent and trying to tell me something like this, whatever it is. But I decided to keep it cool, not to fight anybody. And I answered, what do you mean saying a high-pass filter is a technique for converting analog to digital noise? High-pass is just a high-pass. That was maybe kind of edgy, but still nice. I'd like you to really answer my question. What other than multiband MS your analog transformer does? And I got one more answer. It's a way of eliminating the emulation noise of analog hardware, and I believe it would be nice not to have this noise in your tracks. So you're recreating some very low-end noise, low-floor, low-end noise, and then you are cutting it because you've recreated this from analog? Like, okay, thanks. But what I meant is your plugin sounds like an MS plus some other very slight dynamic harmonic processing that sounds exactly the same on every track, because that was the moment I checked it on different tracks. Is that correct, or am I missing something? Plus, are you really using neural networks, or are you just claiming you are? Because after hearing the plugin and reading this, I'm really not sure about it, and they are answering, it really neural networks. Great! Do you mind if I make a YouTube video on my channel to show that I can get the exact sound of your plugin easily? But you know what? I decided I'm gonna give them one more chance so that they convince me that they are not trying to scam me into something not nice. Let's get back to their website. Magic Suite. And it's free. 1176, LA2A, EQ, tilt EQ, some reverb, and it's all free, and it looks really cool. The user interfaces are great, so I thought, okay, maybe that space, whatever, is not the best product for some reasons, but maybe the rest is cool. So I demoed it, and now I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm spoiling the vid all the time. These are spoilers because I'm all done with it, but let's go. And this time, maybe not to spoil all the fun from the tweaking, I will simply recreate what I did roughly. Yeah, this leveling kind of compression, like very simple, I'm not gonna tweak it more. I was kind of interested what I'm gonna get from the other plugin. It's here. But the point is, when I open the window of this plugin, my DAW stops reacting. Congratulations, guys. It looks great. Really, the GUI is fantastic, I would say. It's like the modern plus classic hybrid. I love it. It's great. But this is what happens. It happens in Cubase. I know it happens to people in Reaper, in Studio 5. I've already checked on that. And I have to do it like this and like this. So now I can... No, I can't. So now I can close it and I can get back. When I open it, I can tweak it. You've heard that already, probably, right? It's nothing like 1176. It's like dirty, distorted in a bad digital way, and that's it. But okay, okay. Whatever. This is not the style that should be used here while compressing, but it handles the things simply properly, right? Let's get back to this. It's distorted. It handles the attack times in a very bad way, if you ask me, and it's hardly usable. I prefer to use anything stock. And yes, I got a little bit emotional, guys. I'm sorry about this, because no, I'm not neutral this time. I did this review before shooting the video, and I had my approach, but I still believe this approach is justified. I'd like to believe that my approach is justified, but I don't want to accuse people of doing some unhealthy and not fair things. So I prefer simply to ask you what you think, and this is the time to sum the things up. I'm so shocked, I forgot even my coffee mug. And you know what, guys? Yeah, let's still keep it a question. It's not that I want to, drop all the burden of calling it scam on your shoulders, but I am trying to still stay cool, sober thinking, and not call anybody scammer. But you've seen what happened, and tell me frankly in the comments what you think. Is this a fair practice to offer products like this, whether they are free or paid? Is it fair to write about AI neural networks while providing algorithms that are very, very simple and easy to create with any other tools, probably also with free tools actually? And is it fair to generally fair to enter the market so unprepared or being so shady on purpose? And yes, this is the thought I've got for quite some time, and maybe this is the time I share this thought with you. The market is oversaturated with plugins. The problem is that so far, even if it was oversaturated, we've got some really cool tools to choose from. And there was real competition. Right now, it's hunting for the people that are having no knowledge of anything, promising them mountains of gold, Grammy Awards and great sounding tracks, and providing them with this. And this is the problem, that it's easier and easier to sell anything, writing anything, just giving it a nice GUI. Yeah, I'm half positive and I'm half broken after all this, guys. But still, I hope to see you next time, and I hope to bring you something more interesting to review, actually. Let's discuss in the comments. See you next time.